Hello students, these are the video solutions to the Unit 2, Unit 3 test review sheet number 1, and I'll just kind of start working on them and we'll see how many we can get done per video. I'm not sure how far I will get with this. Okay, question number 1, distribute the expression 7 times 3x. 7 times 3x, these should be pretty basic for most if not all of you. We're going to distribute the 7 into the monomial 3x. So we've got 7 times 3x, and the 7 can be multiplied by the 3 to give us 21, and the x has nothing to multiply with it, so it just remains x. So the answer number 1 is 21x, starting off pretty basic. Question number 2, let's move on over. I've reformatted these for you guys so that I can have a little bit more room to work. Distribute the expression 11 times 10c. Well, same procedure. We've got a monomial times a monomial. So 11 times 10c. The 11 times the 10, we can do that part. 11 times 10 is 110. You can use your calculator to get that answer if you cannot do that in your head, and the variable c cannot be multiplied by anything. There is no other c terms. There are no other c terms, so the answer is 110c. Question number 3. Distribute the expression 9y times 8y plus 7. I'm going to just write that out here. 9y times 8y plus 7. We're going to use again our distribution rules. The monomial multiplies by the first term of the binomial and then the second term of the binomial. So we've got 9y times 8y. Now 9 times 8 is 72, and y times y is y squared. And now we multiply the 9 times positive 7. That is a positive 63. And y, in this case, multiplying 9y times 7, the y has nothing to multiply with it because there are no other y variables there, so it's 63y. So the answer in this for number 3 is 72y squared plus 63y. Question number 4. Distribute the expression 4x times 5x minus 8. Same procedure. This is just giving you additional practice on this, so we're doing it without making too many errors. Hopefully no errors. It's a monomial times a binomial. 4x times 5x. Let's work that out separately. 4x times 5x. 4 times 5 is 20. X times x is x squared. And then we're going to multiply the 4x times the negative 8. 4 times negative 8 is now negative 32. And the x in this case has nothing to multiply with it, so it just remains as x. So the answer here is 20x squared minus 32x. Question number 5. Now we have I'm going to slide this over a little bit. Now we have a binomial times a binomial. Let's go ahead and rewrite that. What's w minus 15 times w minus 2? So we have w minus 15 times w minus 2. We're going to follow our rules of distribution class. When we distribute two binomials, we're going to take the second binomial and treat it all like just one term. The w is going to distribute to that binomial, so we're going to get w times w minus 2, and then we're going to distribute the negative 15 to that second binomial. We've got negative 15 times w minus 2, and now we've just got two different problems here. Basically, it's all one expression, but we handle them separately. This is a monomial times a binomial. So w times w is w squared. W times negative 2 is negative 2w. Now we multiply the negative 15 times w, that's negative 15w, and the negative 15 times the negative 2 is positive 30. And now we can go ahead and combine those two middle terms together and simplify this, and we will get w squared negative 2w minus 15w. Now class, a lot of you struggle with negative numbers. Put it in your calculator. Negative 2 minus 15, and you will get negative 17. Please don't trust your mental math if you make a lot of mistakes with negative numbers. Just plug that in your calculator, just the numbers. You can not be concerned about the variable. That's going to stay the same, just w. But please put in your calculator negative 2 minus 15 to see that it is a negative 17 w, and then we have the plus 30 on the end. So our final answer is w squared minus 17w plus 30. Question number 6, same situation. Oh, looks a little bit more difficult. Now we have a constant term out in front. So we're going to have to do our work twice. Let's write our problem out. 2 times x plus 10 times 2x minus 9. Remember class, this is like a two-step problem. We're going to distribute the 2 into the first binomial. Get that out of the way. So 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 10 is positive 20. Now that changes into a new binomial, and now we just carry down the other one. 2x minus 9. And now if you look at this, we actually have the same kind of problem we had on question number 5. Two binomials that we have to distribute together or multiply together. Let's go ahead and do this. So we take the first term of the first binomial, 2x. We multiply it times the whole second binomial. And then we take the plus 20 from the first binomial, and we multiply that by the second binomial. Now we're going to just go ahead and distribute the monomials into the binomials. 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times negative 9 is negative 18x. Again, class, if you struggle with negative numbers, just put in your calculator 2 times negative 9. You're going to get negative 18, and then just don't forget to put the x there. We've got 20 times 2x is 40x. And then we have 20 times negative 9. Putting that in my calculator, I got negative 180. Remember now we can combine the middle two terms. And our final answer is going to be 4x squared. Negative 18 plus 40 is positive 22x minus 180. So there's our final answer. That zero fixed there a little bit. This is 4x squared plus 22x minus 180. Got about 6 minutes to go. Let's see if we can get through 7 and 8. Distribute the expression f plus 13, f minus 13. This is a special case binomials, because you can see in this case, if we learn that, we have actually learned this in class, the b term or the middle term is going to drop out. But let's go ahead and just do the complete multiplication so we see what's going to happen here. This is f plus 13 and f minus 13. We'll just follow our normal distribution and you'll see how it's going to work out. Let's go ahead and take the f, first term of the first binomial, multiply it times the second binomial. Take the second term of the first binomial and multiply it by the second binomial. Now we'll go ahead and multiply this out. We've got f times f is f squared. F times negative 13 is negative 13f. 13 times f is positive 13f. And positive 13 times negative 13 is negative 169. So now you see, in this special case, that b terms and the middle terms cancel each other out. And we're just left with f squared minus 169. F squared minus 169. Last one in this video, number 8. Distribute the expression x plus 6 quantity squared. Now in this case, remember class, we learned that this is just x plus 6 times x plus 6. The square just means duplicate that binomial or write it twice. And now we just follow our same rules of distribution. The x term, first term of the first binomial, gets multiplied by the entire second binomial. And then the second term of the first binomial, binomial, gets multiplied by the second binomial. X times x is x squared. X times 6 is positive 6x. 6 times x is also positive 6x. And 6 times 6 is 36. I noticed on some of your work, some of you are getting down to the end and you're doing 6 plus 6. Yes, there is a plus 6 here, but it doesn't mean we add. When we distribute the 6 into this binomial, it's 6 times x, and it's 6 times 6. Now we have the middle two terms. We can go ahead and combine them, and we get x squared plus 12x plus 36. The final answer is x squared plus 12x plus 36. I'll continue the review sheet on the next video.